sedans are now referred to by odd numbers like the 3 Series and 5 Series, while all their coupes and convertibles receive even numbers. So just like the 3 Series has morphed into the 4 Series, the 1 Series replacement is the car behind me, the new 2 Series. Two versions of the 2 Series will be available in the United States. Base models will be called the 228i and receive the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine currently found in other BMW products. But the model that is getting all the attention is the new M235i Coupe. Power comes from BMW's 3-liter turbocharged inline-6, making a hearty 320 horsepower and 330 pound-feet of torque. Thankfully, a 6-speed manual is available in the M235i, as is an 8-speed automatic. Price for the 2 Series begins just over $33,000, while the M235i begins at just over $44,000 after destination charges. The 2 Series is instantly recognizable as a BMW thanks to familiar design cues like the twin kidney grille and the 4 halo headlights. The lower grille is split into 3 sections with the 2 wide, tall outer sections designed to mimic the headlight shape. The 2 Series is nearly 3 inches longer than the 1 Series coupe it replaces and is slightly wider with an overall wider front and rear track. To emphasize that this is indeed a proper rear-wheel drive performance coupe, the car's widest point is at the rear fenders. M235i's come equipped with 225/40 R18 front tires and 245/35 R18 rear tires. For those wanting a bit more style, there are optional 19-inch wheels available. The larger exterior breeds a bigger interior as well. There's more trunk space and nearly an inch more headroom up front, as well as 3/4 of an inch more legroom in the back. The best part is the rear seat is actually usable by adults now, unlike the 1 Series before it. The 2 Series features what BMW calls a driver-focused layout, and it's true. The screens and controls are all slightly angled towards the driver, and although the passenger could use them, it's really meant for the driver's eyes only. Standard in the M235i is a 10-way power driver's seat, automatic climate control, and a choice of 2 different display screens. And like a lot of other vehicles these days, the display screen protrudes out of the dash like a stuck-on tablet. BMW claims that this vehicle will go from 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, regardless of which transmission you choose. And after driving it, I gotta say, they're pretty much bang on with that. But the best part of hitting the gas on this car is the sound. The turbo inline-6 just sounds awesome. Alright, so I'm driving the automatic. Yeah, it's an 8-speed slush box, not a dual clutch transmission. But ever since I first drove BMW's 8-speed years ago, I've always loved it. It is one of the quickest reacting regular automatics on the market, and it almost makes you not need a DCT transmission. Now, driving around the high-banked ovals of the Las Vegas Motor Speedway may sound a little ludicrous in a BMW, but we're doing it to simulate what it's like driving this thing at speeds on the Autobahn. And currently I'm doing 130 miles an hour, and this car is planted. For reference, the vehicle is just slightly smaller than an E46 M3, weighs only 100 pounds more, yet makes nearly the same horsepower and a ton more torque. And after a brief drive, I gotta say, it really feels like that car. The steering is so quick from lock to lock, and it controls the car with feel and precision that lets you point this wherever you want to go. And that's important because the M235i will let the back end hang out willingly and a lot. Now, those who really want to push this car to its limits will love that because it allows you to just have full control around every corner in any situation. Basically, this car connects you in a way that the higher powered M models just can't. Now, I'm really curious to try the new M3 and M4 to see if they also have a little bit of that magic. This may not be a true M model, but it sure performs like one. Is it a spiritual successor to the E46 M3? Well, it's about as close as BMW is going to make in the modern era. But one thing is for sure, nothing in their current lineup gives you more performance for the money.